Thank you for being here for all these videos in the ABCs of Conference Networking series. We are up to the letter E, and E is about being an evangelist. You know, we live in a social media culture where everybody, or at least many people, are constantly self-promoting. And that's not a bad thing. I do it. I make videos. I try to promote what I do as a speaker and a writer and a podcast host, and everybody does that. However, sometimes we run into people who are really self-focused 100% of the time in everything that they do. And I think if you want to succeed when it comes to networking at a conference or anywhere, you have to get out of the me. Hey, have you seen the latest thing that I've done? And while you're looking at that, let me show you something else about me. You have to get out of that mindset. You have to be an evangelist for other people. I believe that people want to hear about you, but they also want to know that you're paying attention to who around you is doing really cool things. And let's face it, we live in a time where there are more people doing cool things than probably any time ever. So therefore, it's important that you promote other people as well. Get known within your circle of friends and within the people who follow you on social media that you're an evangelist for people who have a good heart, who are doing cool things, and who are impacting our society. When you're an evangelist and you talk up other people, more people want to be in your circle. They want to be in your network because they will hope that you'll talk them up as well. If all you do is talk about yourself and then in many cases badmouth other people along the way, everybody knows that when they leave the room, you're just going to talk more about yourself and you might be badmouthing them. So you want to start looking for who is it that I encounter who is doing really interesting and really cool things that can benefit other people in our society. Now, I try really hard to always promote my friends. I try every week to make sure that I have referred one person to somebody who could do business with them. I try to make sure that I'm introducing people who I mentor and who are in my friend group. I try to introduce them to other people who they can find information and great ideas from. And we talk in this series also about meeting planners who are planning conferences. That's one of the things you want to promote at your conference. You want to promote everybody in attendance to be an evangelist. Have them look for people that they can promote, that they can introduce others to, that they can rise up. Because when we talk about others, when people are really there, that rising tide, it really does raise all boats. So be an evangelist. And if you're planning meetings, create a culture where people are on the outlook. They're looking for people that they can take back to their office and share with, and it's not just about the speakers, it's about the other people in the audience. This is the way that companies come together and do mergers. This is the way that people partner to create brand new products. It's when people know that they can talk up that person over there, everything in the world doesn't have to be a competition. So I recently met a young person who is kind of an influencer, at least those were the words that he used. And when I asked him, who else do you promote? Who else do you talk about? How else do you give to the greater good? He looked at me and said, why does that matter? Well, it does matter. When you're an evangelist and you're talking up other people, you become more interesting. If everything you're doing is just, hey, check out my stuff, it kind of only goes so far. So if you're somebody who is an evangelist, go ahead in the comments and let me know how that's worked out for you. Let me know how people have reacted when you talk them up, when you promote them, when you put them on your social media feed and not just things that you've done on that social media feed. And here's my part where I'm going to promote me. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to do something different. I've never really paid attention to YouTube, but this series has really gotten me excited because of the people who have commented, and we're only up to the letter E, and a lot of people have reached out to me. So I am trying to make sure that this whole ABCs of conference networking has a series of ideas that you can find a nugget here, a theory there, an idea over there that maybe can help you go to the next conference or plan your next conference and make it be the best conference you've ever been to.